Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain one more concept, that is alternative declaration of an array. Okay, alternative declaration of an array. Usually I will going to declare an array, data type followed by array name, then we use what big bracket. Correct, right? So another way of writing that one is data type. After that we can write what big bracket, then we can write what array name. Even this one is what this one is also what I'll do. Okay. So example, so this one is what regular will write, and data type array name big bracket, new int then size. So another way of writing that one is first data type then big bracket, then we can just write what array name, new operator, then int or data type again size. Okay, with respect to two-dimensional array, usually we write in this way: data type then array name big bracket, two big bracket, new operator, then data type again size. Okay, another way of writing is after writing data type we can write two big brackets then what array name. This one is also what allowed. Okay, suppose if you want to declare more than one arrays, data type array name big bracket. Okay, again data type, sorry, array name big bracket, array name big bracket. Usually you will follow this one. Another way is in Java, data type then write what a big bracket, then you can write just write what array name. Okay, any number of array names, that is what required in our program. Okay, this one is what your alternative declaration of an array. Okay, next we will start with the fundamental concepts of what class. Okay, so how to define a class? Class is a way to bind data members and member functions. Okay, class is a way to group data members and member functions. Or you will get what so many definitions for class. Another way of defining class is a blueprint that the object follows. Okay, class is a blueprint that object follows. Okay, now what is the syntax of what class? The syntax or general form of class is first we'll write what a keyword, if we'll use a keyword class, then we'll write what class name. Okay, then we'll list what variables. So data type variable 1, data type again variable 2. We'll going to list what all the variables, that is what required within what our program. Next we will go to have what member functions, data type method 1, then parameter list, again data type method 2 parameter list, data type method 3 parameter list. Okay, this is a way in which you will going to write what class, and variables are called as data members or instance variable. Okay, whereas methods are called as what member functions, and these two both are called as what members of the class. So variable and methods are called as what members of the class. Variables are called data members or instance variable. Methods are called as what member function. Okay, yeah. So I taken one simple example: class A with two data members, int small a and int small b. Now small a small b are called as what data members are instance variable. Why it is called as what instance variable? Because they will get what space only when object got created using what new operator. Okay, so even though I have written here, if it's a variable, if I write just int a, it will be get created. Okay, if I write what this one is called as, if I create a variable, now for a space will got allocated, but even though I have written what int a int b here, so space will not be get allocated. It will be get what space only when object got created using what new operator. That's the reason we'll call this one as what instance variable. Okay, and this two are called as what member functions. Okay, this is end of what class. So next concept is what objects. How to define objects? Objects are instance of type what class. Okay, and memory will be allocated for instance variable only when object got created. Okay, so memory will be allocated to instance variable only when object got created. Okay, yeah. So suppose if you consider a class car, so your Maruti 800 Swift Desire, everything is called as what object of type what car. Okay, so they are instance of type what class. Okay. So how to declare an object? So first you have to specify what class name, then object name. Okay, so then using object, so now space will not be allocated. Okay, only instance variable got created. Again, if you want to allocate what space, you have to go with the same object name, new operator, again class name. or you can write in a single line, class name, object name, new operator, class name. Okay, yeah, example, if I suppose assume there is a class with name A, so then A object name, so now only declaration, so this is a reference type, and that is pointing to what, that is referring to what, null. Okay, so again I have to use what, same name, new operator, this one you will call as what, constructor calling. Now space will be allocated for what, object. Okay, yeah, so another way is class name, object name, new operator, again class name. Actually we will call this one as what, constructor calling. Okay, yeah, so accessing data members and member functions. So how to access what, data members, accessing data members and member functions. How to access what, data members and member functions. Assume there is a class with one data member and one member function. Okay, so if you want to access what, instance variable and member functions, so you have to access only through what, objects. Okay, first we have to create objects, and next by using a dot operator we can access that one. Okay, so first we have to create an object, next using a dot operator we can access that one. Okay, dot operator. See, there is a data member A and a member function what, read. Now to access that one, so I have to create an object of type what, class A. How to create, class name, object name, new operator, again class name. We'll call this one as constructor calling. Next, using an object I can access what, A. Okay, using what, dot operator. Okay, so how to call this read function, again using what, object name dot function name. Okay, in this way we can access what, data members and member functions. Yeah, now I taken out simple Java program. So with the class name of rectangle with the two data members, height and as well as what, width. Okay, next there is one member function with name of area, within which there's a variable. We'll call this one as what, variable. Okay, whereas this one is what, instance variable. That is the difference. Okay, so and within that variable I'm storing a product of instance variable, that is height as well as what, width. Okay, so and just I'm printing area is, then whatever the product I got, that is stored in the result, that will be what, printed. So again I have taken out one more class with name of simple program, so within which there is a public static void main, and I'm creating an object of type rectangle. So this, the class name is what, rectangle. So I'm creating object of type what, rectangle. How to create, class name, object name, new operator, again constructor calling. This one is called as what, constructor calling. So once you create an object, what will happen, for data members it will go to allocate what, space. So how many data members are there, we have two data members, height as well as what, width. That will get what, space. For height as well as width will get what, space with respect to what, object. So this is referring to this one. Okay, yeah. Next we can access what, data members using what, dot operator, and using the name of the object. So object name is what, obj dot data number, first data number is what, height. So now I'm allocating with respect to object one, there is a space for what, height. Within that space I'm storing what, 10. Okay, so width I'm assigning what, 20. So with respect to object, so width is having some space, within that space I'm storing what, 20. Okay, next I'm calling what, area with respect to object. So this function will be what, called. Okay, so with respect to object, since I'm calling with respect to obj, so with respect to obj, height and width is having the value 10 and what, 20. Okay, height and width is having the value what, 10 and what, 20. It will take the product 10 into 20. So 20 into 20 is how much, 200. That will be stored in what, our result. So that will be got printed. So you'll get output, area is 200. Okay, so you'll get the output in this way, area is 200. So next, so closing of what, public static void main, the program terminates. Okay, this is the end of your class. Okay, just copy this particular program along the output. Thank you.